what's the difference between an investment property for an investor when you're buying a house to rent out versus if you're wanting to buy a second home? So a second home has to be in a vacation type spot. If you live in Dallas, Fort Worth, if you live in Austin or Houston, you can't buy a second home in the city that you live in unless maybe it's out in the country, in the hill country, or maybe it's on a lake versus your primary residence being, somewhere else in the metropolitan area. But typically a second home is something that it's truly going to be a second home. It's a vacation type home. So typically a vacation home has to be in a vacation resort type area. And, a second home, the interest rate's higher than primary residence. It's similar rates to investment property. However, you can get into a second home with as little as 10% down. Investment property, on the other hand, is you can buy an investment property on the street you live on. It's just got to be a property that you're going to put 15 to 25% down. That interest rate's going to be a little bit higher, but you're buying that home to rent it out to other tenants as you own that home as an investment. That's an investment property. That down payment requirement is higher than second home, but you can actually buy an investment property right down the street, right next door to you, while on the other hand, you cannot do that for a second home. It has to be a vacation home in a resort area, again, like mountain, lake, beach, hill country, etc.